Hello and welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast, your go-to destination for indie reads. We're your hosts, Anne and Bree, and we would love for you to join us as we journey through all things indie. Here we aim to highlight incredible indie authors, explore new worlds, and introduce you to books you won't find anywhere else. Tune in to find your next read, have a laugh, and share in the joy of finding your home. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Broke Book Girls podcast, your go-to destination for indie books. I'm Bree, your host, and today we have a very special guest with us. But before we get to her, Anne, what you reading?
I just finished the beta read for Celia, so I was sobbing.
Right?
Sobbing. Okay, so we got to the point where everything was like hitting ahead, and I just was sitting there all fine for like 2 seconds, and then I just burst into tears, and my partner just like looks at me and he's like, "Are you okay? Like, what's just happened?" And I'm like, "It's really sad." And he was like, "Did the female character, like the main character, die?" And I'm like, "Mm-mm." And I wouldn't answer him. I calmed down, and then he came back to me and he was like, "So who died?" And I was like, starting all over again, and it was just the worst.
It was.
But
yeah.
There was just so much that happened.
From that, you get to that certain point in that book, and then it all just starts to snowball, and you're sitting there, and it's like, it is such an amazing, like, that whole last part is such an amazing, like, action sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And you get all the feels, you get all the emotions, and then it just all turns to absolute shit, and you go, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but the epilogue was so beautiful, though. I love the epilogue. It kind of, like, I immediately messaged Celia, and I was like, I finished, ... And she was like, and I was like, it couldn't have ended any other way. Like, it really couldn't have. It's exactly how it needed to be.
Absolutely. It was perfect. Yeah. I'm so glad you have now finally read it. I can't wait for everybody else to read it.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of months, but that's all right. What are you currently reading?
So since our last recording, I have read nothing.
It's been like over, what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks. I have been in such a big slump. I can't. Yeah. I've been playing Stardew Valley. That's what I've been doing.
Fair. Okay.
Or Dragon Age. I've tried to read. I've sat and, like, I've been on the bus and I read a couple of pages and I'm like, okay. I'm still working. I've got 4 arcs. I've got Wraith. I've got oh shit, what do I have? I've got Wraith, I've got Forget Me Not, I've got Thorns and Fire, and I've got Of the Curse of the Crown. And I just can't focus on any words.
Can you not get into Forget Me Not? I
can't get into anything. No.
Yeah, you did, right? That's right.
I haven't started it because I can't get into I'm looking at words and my brain cannot compute what I'm reading at the moment. It's just my brain's literally doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like with the awkward, like,
I'm like fighting off a slump so hard, man.
I have fallen to the slump, but
like normally I've read like 15 or 16 books at this point in the month, and I've only read like 4. It's I don't know what's happening.
I don't even think I've read. I've got an audiobook going at the moment, which is but that's I don't think I've actually read. I've read nothing this month. No, I finished my audiobook. My 12 Months by 12 Friends, but that's it. I haven't read anything else.
Oh, wow. That's all right.
It has.
We've got some bad weeks. Yeah, that's all right.
It's just a bad month for it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Amanda, what are you reading?
Well, I'm currently in a slump myself. I just had 3 weeks visiting my family in the States, and I read nothing, and it was so weird. but my brain just like, I didn't do any editing. I didn't do any writing. I didn't do any reading. It's like, this is just time for turning my brain off. So now I've come back and I am way behind in an editing job. So currently I'm reading this book that everyone will soon love when it comes out. She's not sure if she's going to trad pub or indie, but it's a Little Mermaid retelling called A Tale of Tides. It's a Toni Rain sharing. She's in Wellington, and she's such a good writer. I love it when I'm editing and the books are actually good. It makes such a difference.
That'd be so bad though, being an editor, like getting a book and you're like, this is not good.
Guys, yeah. I don't actually like this book that I'm reading. What am I reading? What is happening?
Yeah, I don't even know how you'd manage that.
It just, it's just harder. You know, I look at those things like, this is my job. I do my job.
Yeah.
So, but it's really nice when the book is actually like really well written. I'm really engrossed. And then I forget that I'm editing and I have to go back and like reread because I forget that I'm supposed to be like,
yeah, that would be hard.
I'm so glad I am not in your shoes.
Yes, same.
I would rather just read.
Sometimes I struggle with the beta and like providing comments because I'm just so like that last bit of like Celia's read. Like I like gave no comments because I was just so absorbed in the story. That's all right. I'll like settle my thoughts and I'll send her a DM with all my thoughts tomorrow or something. But yeah,
no, there's no recovery after that one.
No, I'm going to need like 3 to 5 business days just to get my brain not to think of that and cry every single time.
Oh, wow. That's such praise for an author, though. Like, that's so good that it has destroyed you inside and out.
She got a video.
Celia, is the queen of trauma.
She got a video from me saying, "You bitch!" Full on tears streaking down my face. I'm like, "You bitch!"
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was very unimpressed. I was impressed. I was impressed with how well she unimpressed my emotions. So highly recommend Celia. You should do it.
Yes.
Anyway, Amanda, please introduce yourself. Who are you? What you doing? What do you do?
Well, I'm Amanda, or A. Jane Dove is my pen name. And I'm an author, and I'm an editor under A. Dove Editing. And what do I do? That's what I do. I've written 2 series. I just had a total mind blank. I'm like, who am I?
Hey, at least I didn't ask you, why are you here?
Yeah.
I did that to Gretchen. I said, who are you?
Her face was like,
why are you here?
What do you mean?
I'm like, I don't know what I mean by that. My friend messaged me. She's just like, yes. You're asking the hard-hitting questions today. I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah, so that's who I am.
So
and if you follow me on Instagram, you will find these beautiful posts that are not made by me. They are made by Anne. So she is my PA, and she is a wonderful person to work with. When I was away on holiday,
she's just
getting messages from people like, "Oh, I really like your post on Instagram." I was like, "What post on Instagram?" "Oh, go look." I don't know. It's great. I have to look at social media for 3 weeks.
And there you go.
Oh, thank you.
A round of applause. Everybody clap.
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty, so I mean, as everybody knows now, what? Never mind.
Words.
We're gonna. What are words? What are words if not a series of letters that someone randomly put together? We're gonna jump into our rapid fire questions, where you will have 1 minute. You need to answer them as quickly as possible. Don't think, just say. There is one question in there that always catches everybody.
Uh-oh.
We had one person. We had Gretchen try to explain why. We're like, no, keep going. Keep going. It was hilarious. I will start a timer. Anne, are you ready?
I am ready.
Amanda, are you ready?
I think so.
Okie dokie. On your markies, get your car keys, go.
Kindle or physical?
Physical.
Villain or hero?
Villain.
Lots of garlic or not lots of garlic?
Lots.
Ice drink or hot drink?
Hot.
Favorite book?
All of the ones I've written.
Good answer. Favorite food?
Garlic bread.
Romance or thriller?
Romance.
Comedy or mystery?
Mystery.
Morning or night?
Night.
More movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
Call or text?
Text. I'm a millennial.
City or country?
Country.
Spice or no spice in
that's
books?
a minute. It's done.
Spice.
Almost got through them all.
Almost.
It is always the favourite book that always catches everybody.
Yeah, just their face of like sheer panic of like, oh no.
I think the only person who's answered it extremely quickly was Zoe.
Yeah. What was her favorite book?
She knew the questions. She was a cheater.
Which is why we decided. No, which is why I've decided to change up the thing, and we're gonna have to start chucking in other random questions because then people do not have an opportunity
to prepare.
To prepare, like, we got the long-time listeners first time coming on, and like they've listened to the podcast, they know what we're going to ask. So not today, Satan. You're in for a surprise. But I guess that you should probably answer that question as spice or no spice in books.
Yeah, spice. Definitely spice.
Yeah.
She's very good at writing spice too.
Why, thank you.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
Do you guys need a room? Should I just...
No, we're good.
It's getting hot in here.
Always.
So Anne and I have a series of questions that we have. I'm going to be very honest, Amanda. I have not read anything that you've written yet.
That's fine. I forgive you.
Like I said, book slump. I don't know what is happening right now.
No, it has to happen.
Which
sometimes.
it's lucky. Yes. It's lucky, though, we're not actually talking about her books, so we don't have to pretend. We're actually talking about... Not that we pretended at any other time, I swear.
Wild and wild. Hot take session.
Just trying to get us banned already. But we're going to be talking about themes, how they make books stronger, developmental editing, world building, all that kind of thing. So, yeah, we've got some questions based around those and kind of getting into the mind of an editor who edits books, which is going to be really exciting.
Absolutely. The enthusiasm. Look, it's fine. It's Saturday night.
Listing them, I was like, oh yeah, I did email you that like months ago.
Yeah. Back in the olden days, before we were even a published podcast.
Oh
yeah.
And now we are. This is actually episode. I had to go back. Well, this is actually episode 14.
Yay!
So, which is wild.
What is even happening?
We're in the double digits, guys.
That's so exciting.
Anyway, Anne, start us off.
First question, how would you define theme in books?
Theme would be the underlying kind of point that holds a whole book together. The thing that the audience gets out of the book in their connection to the book. So it would be the thing that guides character interactions, guides plot points, guides the tone of the book. And I mean, themes are, it's all those universal truths. And a book can have more than one theme, but in my opinion, there should be one like powerful theme in a book to make it cohesive and feel like a full rounded story.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I find that sometimes when you read a book and you're not clear on the theme, like you really struggle to connect with the book and the characters because you're not really understanding why people are doing things. So,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it can
You need to understand their motivations.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like normal humans. What is our motivation in life? Spite.
Sheer spite.
That is my current character theme. My current character theme is just spite.
Yes.
Hey, spite is a powerful
yes, I like that. Mine's
motivator.
pettiness at the moment, and I love it.
Yes.
Petty spite.
Great.
Amanda, what's your theme at the moment? What's your
Well,
theme?
my friend said today I'm in beast mode, so.
Okay, so here we have pettiness, spite, and beast mode.
Beast mode.
Yeah. Good.
I don't know if
really good team.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't know. I took it as one.
I would take it as a compliment if someone said that to me.
I'd sit there going, yes. Just agree.
Passion. It might be the bitchiness, but let's focus on the passion of it.
or just passionately bitchy.
There we go.
Yes.
See, there's always a spin. You can be passionate and a bitch at the same time. I also go for that one. That is a
fun one too.
It's a very fun one. I guess my question is, I've kind of gone a little bit more. I don't know. What or her? I don't know. Words are not working for me today.
It's funny because you're talking to an editor who whole job is words.
Okay, can you edit the words coming out of my mouth so that way they make sense? just get straight in and go, and this is what you want to say.
I'll try my pen across your face. Not working. Sorry.
Just get it in there. Just get it in there. What or who inspired you to become an author?
Oh. Huh. I don't know if I've ever thought about that question. I mean, if I cast my mind back to my writing origin story, it would be Harry Potter fanfiction.
Yeah.
As so many people can probably say. It was
yeah.
It wasn't just Harry Potter.
We were both on Wattpad.
Yeah. I did, it was
we did a whole Wattpad
episode.
I wrote Bones fanfiction.
Bones! I've never read any Bones fanfiction before.
Bones.
Who did you ship? Were they romance ones? Surely they were.
Neither, and I'm so intrigued.
There was a pretty big Bones fandom on Wattpad. And
wasn't it Hodgins? Didn't you write about Hodgins?
No. It was Sweets and Booth.
That's right. Yes.
Oh!
Because the beauty of fanfic is that we can change the narrative.
Yes. Yes. Well...
Anyway, you were saying, so, Harry Potter fanfic.
Yeah, I was never Wattpad. I was always on fanfiction.net. That was me. So I wrote this amazing Harry Potter Charmed crossover that was this huge, it was 120,000 words. It was magnificent. Anyway, that's where I started. Actually, that's where I started editing too, because then I became a beta for other fan fictions. Yeah. I guess that's where I began.
That's a start.
I guess my
I love that.
I just realized that. Thanks, fanfiction. You need a shout out there. My publishing started because when I turned, how old was I? What year is it? 2025. So that was 2022. Oh, so in 2021, I went to therapy and everything was out of control. And the therapist was like, what can you control? I was like, well, I can write every day. Because I'd been like idly writing this thing for a few years. And she was like, okay, then write every day. I was like, okay, I will. And then I started writing every day. And then I evaluated my life, you know, in that forlorn way of why are we here? And went, oh, I don't really like my job right now. I don't like my job. But why don't I just publish a book by my birthday? I'm gonna publish a book by my birthday. So then I did. And the rest is history.
Hell yeah.
Wow. So 2021, you published, or
2022 I published.
so you've
2021, you had an
written
existential
6 books
crisis.
in 3 years?
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
I did 3 books in 2022.
Holy.
And so that was my Cities of Cloud and Earth dystopian romance series. That one just poured out of me. The first book I wrote in 22 days. Because it just like, I don't know. It just came out of
Girl.
me.
What?
I could barely write an essay in that time.
Well, I started writing it on like the
That's
1st of
insane.
March. And then by June, I published. So I did the like writing, editing, self-editing, editing again. Got my cover design. Got it out.
Holy.
The thing with the thing with filming this in separate locations is that I can't poke you to make sure you're real.
I can confirm she is real. I did hug her.
And it's more just to be like, to poke and be like, are you okay? Just like, no, maybe you feel human.
But that book was
Can
was an
confirm.
anomaly, okay? So my first series I got out like within that year.
That's
It was
amazing.
June.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I don't know. I mean, they were shorter as well. Like, it was like 75,000 words. And then the other 2 were like 85,000 or something. And so they weren't, you know, honkers. And then the next series, so my friend, Stephanie Holmes / Steph Green, she writes, her Fangs for Nothing just came out. And I was talking to her about it.
I just looked at that on my shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, she's smashing it. She's amazing. And it's annoying because like she's so successful, but she's worked so hard for it, and she's the nicest person ever. Like you could never be like, oh, that bitch, she's so lucky, because she actually has worked so hard for it, and all she ever wants to do is help other people achieve. And it's just amazing. She's so amazing. Anyway, I had been talking to her after my first series about like, I have this idea. She's like, romantasy is hot. You have a romantasy idea. Write that one next. And so that's when I wrote Of Dresses and Dragons.
Yeah.
And that took me a lot. Like that series took me 2 years to get out. And I learned about myself that it's because I'm not as good, like, and fast with writing in third person and writing dual POV. I sit comfortably in first person, present tense, single POV. So I know my lane now, and I shall stick to it.
But I mean, that's the beauty of writing, is that you find what you're good at, and you can go, cool, this is what works for me, this is what I can do best.
And I'm glad I did it.
I'm
And,
still
you know,
staying.
people like the books, and I'm happy that they're out, and I'm proud of them, but they took too long.
After 3 books in a year, yeah, that's
Well,
and then
a
going
lot
from
of
3 books to 2 years would definitely feel like it.
a lot of indies
That's
push out, you know,
insane.
like
Oh my
every
goodness.
3 months or something. Like when you're a full-time indie,
Yeah.
that's kind of what the schedule is. I'm obviously not even close to a full-time indie. but
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of indie authors truly struggle because everyone wants the next book immediately, and like for
Yes.
like people can't just crank out 4, 5, 6 books in a year. Like it's not possible.
No.
But that's what the expectation is nowadays.
Yes.
Um,
It's the
but I've also
binging.
seen that a lot of authors, before they even publish book 1, they've already got book 2 and book 3 written, so they can do like rapid releases, which I find really interesting, and has spoiled us as readers, being like, oh, the 3 books are out in like 3 months. That's amazing. Whereas for some people, the process is a lot longer. It takes more time and probably isn't as enjoyable if you're cranking out a book every bloody month.
Yeah. I think it's very, very smart of people to not release their first book until they at least have a first draft of the next one.
Yeah.
It makes life less stressful, right? Like, yeah, because it can be very stressful to meet a deadline.
And it stops you from fast tracking your way into burnout.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love burnout.
I think that's you're really burnt out right now, right? It's the same like when you do something all the time. It's same.
I'm burnt out in so many different areas right now. It's
just
not
burnt out of life.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not burnt out with is work, and I have no idea how that has happened.
What? That feels like the opposite of what should happen.
Yeah, normally it's the first thing to go.
Yeah.
I've done the work burnout thing, and I did that a couple of years ago. Wouldn't recommend. Came back to Auckland, and now I'm in this job, and I think I haven't burnt out at work because I see a little light at the end of the tunnel with all the stuff that's going on at work. So I'm like, okay, I can actually cope with what's happening at the moment.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's just everything else.
Where are you in Auckland?
When life gives you lemons, throw them back. I'm on the North Shore.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully not for long.
Where are you wanting to go?
Speaking of North Shore.
Die quietly. Please. Sirens. I'm looking at moving into the city because it's cheaper and I spend a lot of time in the city. For someone who hates the city, what month are we in? 7. The last 7 months, I've been in the city more times than I have in my almost 27 years of life.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I used to live in the city.
We can thank my friends that I made this year. And I hate the city, but I spend so much time there with my friends. And shout out to Ben, who I know is probably going to be listening to this, because...
Hi, Ben!
He was in Wellington, and he sent me a picture of what he was listening to, and he's like, what happened to Bessie?
Bessie never made it to the podcast.
Bessie is one of the masterminds behind creating this, but has been unable to join us at this time.
Oh, yes. Okay.
But we love you, Bessie, and you're always welcome.
There is meant to be 3 of us, but you've all been stuck listening to us instead. What a shame.
Sorry, not sorry.
To my friends, you listen to my voice all the time. You can put up with me a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Anyway, your next question.
Oh yeah, we're talking about.
Do you start your writing process with your theme in mind?
Not the whole process. I'd say it goes from book to book. Yeah, so like with my first series, I knew based on the loose storyline of what I wanted to happen in the whole series, I knew my underpinning theme would be hope. And, dystopian stuff. And so it's like a class system. So there's that push-pull. It's got the themes of like romantic love versus familial love. And then, the big one is hope, that is where the prose and the way that I structured my prose in general across it linked back to that theme. But with my second series, I think I wrote my drafts, and then in my self-edits, I identified the themes that came out the strongest, and then edited based on that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of what comes out naturally to then edit it down so that theme is actually very prevalent within the whole story. I like that.
Yeah. And that's a big thing. Like when I do developmental edits for my clients, a big focus for me is theme, because I think it really strengthens a book so heavily. Like it can just, you have all these like loose threads floating around, but a theme is just like taking the needle and sewing them all together.
Yeah.
Can you tell whoever's coughing in the background to shut the fuck up?
I swear to God, every goddamn time we're recording.
He always starts up when we're recording. And
Please.
every time I comment on it too.
He just wants to be on the podcast. That's the only way he knows. Is that what's going on?
Pretty much. I should just invite him in, eh?
Yeah, next time he coughs, just be like, oi, you're on the podcast now. This is what you get for coughing in the background and noise sounding like you're dying. Look,
always.
No dying today, please.
Perfect timing.
That one. I know he cannot hear us, but that was on purpose.
That was on purpose. That was out of spite, right? Oh.
That one was I know you're talking about me.
Yeah. Oh God.
Jeez, we love doing this. And I love your microphone for picking up the smallest sounds.
I swear to God, it's the worst.
It makes my life so much more entertaining.
Like,
there's been times where she's heard my stomach rumble.
No! That's a good microphone.
Or I've heard the rain. I'm like, oh, is it raining?
Yeah. It's crazy.
It makes for some very entertaining content for everybody else and entertaining moments for us.
Yeah, we should actually just make like a little reel of like all the weird stuff that happens in the background noise.
There you go. You can put it on the soundboard and then...
There's another siren going off. We do need a soundboard.
Yeah.
My husband made sure my husband did a test. He was like, go into the bedroom, close the door, and tell me when you can't hear the volume of the TV anymore. So he was like, I don't want to disturb you. I appreciate that.
That's very sweet. However, we would have been like, oh, what's he watching?
Yeah.
Side tangent.
I'd be like, what's he watching? Like, I want to know.
Oh,
like,
actually, that sounds interesting.
It's just like,
anytime I'm out of the room.
It.
It's usually horror whenever I'm out of the room, so that's probably what's happening there. Mm-hmm. If you're a horror movie fan.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah. I don't do horror.
Yeah,
I do horror aspects, but I can't actually do horror to the point where I had a dream once, just as a tangent. I had a dream, and the clown from It was in my dream. The clown from It was the monster under my bed, and in my dream, he stuck his hand up to do that, and then I went, no! And I slapped his hand, and then he went like this.
Wow.
And then I woke up, and I was like, I woke up and I was lying there. I was like, huh, I have never seen it. I don't do clowns.
Yeah,
in
but it's
any
in
way,
the
shape, or form.
zeitgeist.
I don't do them. So the fact that the clown from It was the monster under my bed.
I don't do clowns either. Ew.
Clowns are.
No.
I got chased by a clown on a mini tricycle once, and that traumatized me.
No, he would have got knocked out.
Why?
I was 12, and it was at my old church.
Oh my.
Talk about trauma!
Were you sinning? And so the
I
clown
love the old
was...
church. No, I don't. It was. I think. Okay, rude. Second. I mean, who knows? I can't remember what we had a clown there. I think it was for something for the younger kids. I can't remember what was going on. It was like a fun day or something, and there was a clown, and he was on a mini trike, and he was just and I went, nope.
That is
there
terrifying.
we go.
Oop. I also don't do people in gorilla suits.
How many of those
What is your life?
That's a rule.
One, I have encountered one. It was we called her Coco the gorilla, and she was our kids' church mascot. And my friend's dad was dressed up as Coco.
What
What is with this church?
My friend's dad was dressed up as Coco the gorilla, and of course, because I've known them my whole life, I was very young at this point. He comes walking towards me and like running, and I went, no, because I was like, oh my god, there's this gorilla mask, and I was like, no, ran towards my mum. My mum's like, it's fine, it's Dave, it's fine. I'm like, no, Coco's coming to get me. And every time I'd open the cupboard at the kids' church, I would see Coco the gorilla's mask, and I'd be like,
Nah, man. What the hell?
Trauma. Sorry?
Do you read horror?
No.
Yeah. I can't either.
She doesn't even do dark romance.
You will be very proud of me today. What I bought something. Where is it? There it is.
Did she buy a dark romance?
Okay. I did not expect to like Butcher and Blackbird, and I loved it. It is so fun. But
it was so good.
I will not read the rest of the series because I'm really worried. And Anne, have you read the rest of the series, Anne?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can confirm or deny this for me. But her writing style and humor seems so specific, and her author voice is so unique that I'm worried that she will not be able to achieve writing different characters with different voices in the next two books. Is that true or not?
No, they are all very unique and very different.
Oh,
and
excellent.
The humor is very similar, like you're still cracking up, but they all feel like very individual, real people.
Ooh, okay.
So I wouldn't be scared of going. And Leather and Lark, everyone loves more than Butcher and Blackbird.
Okay. I'll finish the series then.
I would definitely finish the series, yeah.
I bought it as a reward for finally going to the optometrist, so
I'm proud of you.
Maybe this is what'll help me break my. Maybe I need to start reading this tonight. That might help.
I think you're definitely would go down more of the lines of like the funny dark romance where it's not dark per se, but there's always that like little humor and the things that will make you laugh because you enjoyed Lights Out, eh?
Yes. Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
So another one that I would recommend is I was like, where's the book? Rhodey by Cleo Brown. If you like Butcher and Blackbird, you need to go on that one as well because that is just on the same level of like humor, but also like fucked up.
I've read maybe a total of 3 dark romances. maybe 2. I can't remember. This might be number 3.
Yeah, I'm not generally a dark romance reader, but like, because okay, so I'll amend a comment I made earlier. Yes, I like spice in books, but I'm a pretty vanilla spicy girl. Like, I do not. I edited something that had blood play in it, and like that is not for me. I am not.
I'm liking the 2 different reactions. And like, ooh, me.
Yeah.
I like vampires and bloodshed, okay?
It was a mafia romance. And yeah, so like that kind of level of darkness does not work for me. I'm not like, sure, tying up that kind of thing, sweet. Any like fluids that are just like not, that is not sexy for me.
Fair.
I am very much a contemporary romance girl. I have 3 shelves of contemporary romance. That is
Wow.
2 very different podcast hosts. Dark romance, and then you get your light fluffy.
Yeah.
That's all right. We complement each other.
We do. And who's the one that always talks about arson?
Me. Well,
me.
I can highly recommend contemporary romance reader that you finish your Forget Me Not arc, because I love that book.
I love Linda's coming on the podcast, by the way.
Of course she is.
No, I haven't started reading it yet, just because I haven't been able to get into. I haven't even finished my first arc of Wraith. I need to read all my arcs. When I get into it, I know that once I start, I won't stop.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like, I love.
She's so good. I hadn't read the first 2 when I edited it, and so I had no context of the whole world. And I started editing at 8 p.m. and I finished it by 3 a.m. I was like, I just cannot put this thing down.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Such an amazing
I really need to jump on that series. I keep saying that. But
and
you really do, because I need to send her the invite.
Yeah, I'm really not. It's not my genre at all. But like, I started reading Eye Candy by Esme Brett, and
yeah,
I can't really. So I was like, oh, maybe Elle has opened my world to contemporary romance. I don't think so.
It's just that one particular book.
Yeah. just Elle. Her series. Yeah.
Just Elle, yeah.
I mean, and maybe it's also because, like, I know her and she's my friend. But no, I seriously, love it. Love it.
No, I went from not being a contemporary romance person, it was all fantasy, sci-fi, to it was during COVID where I started venturing more into romance, and then I was like, contemporary romance. I went fantasy, romantasy, romance, and then now I'm here.
I think romantasy is a good gateway to get into contempt if you haven't really gone there before.
Absolutely.
But then again, just contempt is just not for some people. If you're a big fantasy reader, it's just, you'll never get the same feeling as you get with romantasy.
No. I just don't
high
like
fantasy kind of aspects to it.
The real world. Like, you live in the real world. I want to read about a world that is not the one I live in. The one I live in is garbage. Let's have some dragons in it, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me just have a dragon in general. I have a little dragon. Yeah. I got my dragon tattoo, so I have a dragon.
There you have your dragon always with you.
I have my...
Anyway.
I've got my shoulder dragon.
Love.
My friend made her. And she's got a little book. She comes with accessories that
Oh,
are Velcro.
I love that so much.
I love. Bree's gonna cry.
No. I'm not going to
Look like you were.
Someone was selling
No,
them at
not
Ages
today.
of Ages as well. There's someone, I'm not sure who it was,
Huh.
who makes them. I can't remember who it was.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now because I wasn't at Ages of Pages, but if Anne didn't see them.
No, I didn't. It
I
was
don't feel
so overwhelming. I had to
So-
so you're like in this convention center and like you walk in and there's just people, tables everywhere. And like every like 5 minutes I had to like walk out because I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Hey,
And then next year there's going to be even more.
Yes.
And we're going to be there because I will.
And we
also
are going to be there.
There will be so many people who are going to threaten to kill me if I'm not.
Yes.
So, who have already threatened to kill me if I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not be forgetting this time. I will.
No,
be there.
I'll put it in our joint calendar if I have to.
Just give me like a week, just block out a week to be like, when is Ages of Pages next year?
The 2nd of May next year?
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I've got a wedding in March, so I'm just making sure that nothing
No, it's May.
crosses over.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? It's in my calendar.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I will be there.
Oh, she's gone.
You know what this is a good time for?
Oh no.
Do we...
Right, we can pause.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you for your patience, everybody.
Sorry.
We'll hop back onto our questions.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of technical difficulty, so Amanda's jumped off video, so hopefully that will help.
My
Fingers crossed. Fingers, toes, and butt cheeks crossed, everybody.
my rural internet is just not up to snuff for this media world, apparently.
Relatable.
Yeah, that's all right. We've got this. At least we figured out how to let you back in.
Yes, we had the issue where where Gretchen dropped off and then she couldn't get back in. But as we just learned, we can press pause.
Oh, okay.
On recording.
It's great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think you were next on the questions?
Yes. Which my question was... Oh, no. Sorry. No, someone's just followed me on TikTok, and I think I know who it is, and I don't want her following me. I don't like her that much. This is someone that I've known for like 20 years, and I'm like, no.
Oh, drama.
My question tied in with Anne's.
Which was what? I can't remember.
What would be your favourite theme? Was about theme. My question was, what would be your favourite theme to incorporate into your stories?
Ooh. Well, I don't know if I have a favorite theme. Like, I don't know, because they vary based on the people you're putting in your story. So I can't say that I have a favorite one. Yeah, because they come from where the
That's fair.
characters are at and the story that your characters want to tell, I guess. So, yeah. A theme that would work.
Do you have a favorite one that you like to read instead?
Ooh. I mean, I really enjoy themes that probably like very stereotypical ones. That I really like the kind of rags to riches stories, You know, those underlying
Yeah.
themes of like the little guy getting justice sort of stuff against the big baddies of, you know, even if the big baddies are
Yeah.
metaphorical, you know, corporations type of aspect of things, you know, fight the system. I like those things. But obviously in fantasy settings is my favorites.
Are you there?
I am there.
Oh, you broke up.
Oh, dang.
This is going to be a great episode. People are just going to be if some people watch the video, they'll just be watching us watch you going. She's still there.
Oh, no.
What's going on?
Great.
It's gone very silent.
You need some suspense in your podcast.
It will.
Oh, you know,
100%.
And that's why we have Wii music. It adds suspense, right? That's the music I hear in my nightmares. Wii bowling. Anne, please.
How do you weave theme into your plot and characters?
I think that the plot points all should be driving the theme forward, and that it should kind of underpin things. So, trying to think of an example that I've written. I guess, for example, I'll take the second book that I wrote in my Cities of Cloud and Earth dystopian series. So, like, underlying theme for the whole series is hope. And that book in particular, so the FMC is 19, and she's figuring out her place within her family, within the wider context of what's going on, kind of rebellion-y wise, in a political sense, and who she's going to be in a romantic relationship. And so those are her three driving points. So the way that I wrote her plot points within those things to advance those 3 points of her story all came back to a lot of self-reflection, and different avenues that he would kind of play out in her mind of, well, if I made these decisions, this would be the outcome. But does that tie to the theme that I'm trying to achieve at the end? So, like, does that tie to the feeling of hope that I want the reader to be experiencing as they are joining her on her journey? Did that make any sense?
No, it did.
You're good.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I was like, is this word salad?
The blank look
I hope
on my
not.
face is just my resting confused face. No. I've heard word salad. You're fine.
Yeah.
I've heard word. I worked in psych. I've heard word salad. You're good. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to that, Anne?
No, I think I'm good. I think she explained it like really, really well, and I'm not an editor, so I can't like put my 2 cents in really, but I definitely see where it's coming from, like having the character in the plot and having all of those things kind of weave together in a way, so it's not like you're not just focusing on the theme and like forcing it on the characters in the plot. It all seamlessly works together, which I like. So yeah, that's really interesting, and I'll be taking notes for when I finally sit down to do my own story at some point.
Yeah. And then I can sit there and I can be like, yeah.
Same for you.
I have also not written in 3 weeks.
That's fine. That's fine.
What are you writing?
Dragon Age has taken over my life. A book.
Well, great.
The wheeze that just came out of my mouth. What the fuck was that?
You sound like me if I haven't had my inhalers.
Bree's writing a contemporary romance.
Okay. Is that it? That's all the detail I'm gonna get?
And I'll be writing the fantasy romantasy stuff.
Yes.
Well, I offer a variety of editing
and
services.
The cat is called Captain Chili Beans.
That's the cat's name.
There we go.
The cat's name is Captain Chili Beans.
Okay.
Love it.
And he's a ginger cat too.
My favorite. I have a ginger
and he got
cat.
called that because he decided to get into the pot of chili.
Same.
Is his name Chili Beans? Great name for a cat, by the way.
Is it?
Never feel inspired.
An FM, MM, FF? What is it?
Come again?
Is it what type of? Is it an FM, MM, FF romance?
FM.
What are you writing? Okay, cool.
FM.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I look
Small
forward
town.
to
Small town, Gilmore Girls.
Oh yes.
Gilmore Girls kind of vibes with a little bit of yeah. Cozy small town with nosy townies, fun townies that I enjoy. Oh, fuck.
No, she's just gone then.
Pause. And there we go. Alrighty. Anne, your next question.
My next question is, how do you begin the process of world building?
How do you begin it? Well,
yeah.
That's a great question. I'm trying to think. When's the last time I began building a world? Well, I guess I think about what I want to happen in a book. Not necessarily the plot points, but like, what do I want the reader to experience while they are reading this book? What do I think is important about the story that I want to tell? Then I think about what genre would fit best with that story that I want to tell. Then from that, I start world building based on genre conventions so that it fits into what everyone expects out of that genre. So for example, I'm writing a cozy fantasy right now. So that is, there's obviously certain things, certain tropes, certain types of characters and settings that people expect in a cozy fantasy versus, a thriller. And so from there, I think about those elements and then what I can do to make that unique. And also tie into my brand. So,
yeah.
I'm a dragon person now, so I'm, there's a baby dragon in it.
Hell yeah.
That baby dragon is the cutest thing I've ever seen on that cover.
I know, it's so cute, isn't it? Yeah, so it's, I guess, all of those things on a wider scale, and then the nitty-gritty of world building. I want to build worlds where I want to live. So that I can easily visualize. And then from my visualization, how I can write those things to create a world that also appeals to a reader, right? I have to say I'm a person that I don't like character art. I don't like maps, all this stuff. I don't like it when people put too many words in my brain on how things look.
Yeah.
I don't want I want to read it and be able to visualize my version of what I imagine. I don't necessarily want the exactly what the author pictures of the character or the setting. I don't want that thrust upon me. I'm not watching a TV show, you know? Anyway, that was a tangential personal opinion. But yes, that is how I start world building.
Hot takes.
That's so interesting. I just love hearing about everyone's different processes. Like some people will already have a world built in their head before they even start writing, and it's just like they're daydreaming. Whereas you go by conventions of the genre, which is I find so interesting. And side tangent to your side tangent, I have aphantasia, so I can't see images in my head. So character art is how I actually can picture the characters.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I'm reading a book, it's just like blank. It's like just black in my head. Like I can't see a thing.
Wow.
And I have an extremely vivid imagination, so clearly I do all the imagining for the both of us.
Yes. See, we are a perfect team.
We really are. I have such a vivid imagination, but I mean, personally, I love character art, and because I like to be able to say, okay, did this match up with what I saw in my head? And I love maps, because then I can go, okay, this is where I would live. I don't want to live here. I want to live right here in the middle of fucking nowhere, away from all the humans, and just have a dragon.
Yep.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't have them on my wall anymore. I've popped everything away because I'm slowly trickling my things into boxes to make my life easier. But I had a whole lot of character art on my wall. Most of them from Athena and Marley.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of art. Yep.
It's great, but I've got like little things that I've got from other from the Coven authors in America, like that. You know, with Sheila's books, she's got like little tarot cards for her characters, and
I love that.
And then I sit there and I go, and then Lex's ones for Seducing Scylla, I have got those ones, and I just love having them there. And I sit there and I go, yes, this makes me happy.
Yeah, it's just crazy how so many different people have so many different preferences on how they like to read.
Yeah.
Like Amanda doesn't seeing character art; she just likes to imagine it in her head. Whereas I can't do that, so I have to rely on the character art.
Yeah.
And then Bree, you're just crazy, and you like both.
But that's the thing.
But you love me, so that's the main thing.
I do love you.
Character art is so huge, and things like the tarot cards, the postcards, the keychains, all the merchy stuff, like I am getting character art done for my next book because people want character art. So I'm going to hand over an exorbitant amount of money because the artist I found, if I'm going to do this, I need an artist who has a realistic style. I don't want any of this cartoony stuff. Like, it doesn't match the tone of my book. And because my cozy fantasy is called the Witchness Protection Program, obviously, yes, thank you.
The Witchness Protection Program.
Yep.
I love that so much.
Thank you. So obviously the main character.
I look forward to reading it.
Yes, you have to read it when I get it out in December. Fingers crossed. Yes.
You had me at the Witchness Protection.
I know. I was so proud when I came up with that. I Googled it to make sure no one had taken it already. And I was like, oh, I'm a genius.
You are a genius. It's amazing.
That is.
But because the main character is she has two appearances because she's obviously a witch in a witness protection program. So she has two appearances, right? And so I have to get two different lots of character art done because you have to know what she looks like for both. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And it will be, I'll do a not safe for work one. There's going to be a safe for work one and a not safe for work one. So, because that's what the people want.
I was having a discussion with an author at Ages of Pages, and we were like, where's the character art? And she's like, you want character art? And we were like, Yeah, like, because she sold out of her books really, really quickly at Ages of Pages because she didn't bring as many copies as she expected. And we were like giving her ideas on how to like bring more books, obviously, but there's also like those little ways that you can add value to like people buying stuff. So like Amanda was selling wine glasses, which I bought, and like Marley and Athena sell a lot of artwork and all of that cool and fun stuff that you just like collecting. So we were like trying to explain to this author about like why we want it, and like just seeing these scenes that we've loved within a book is just always a great thing. But yeah, forking out that money is a scary prospect.
Yeah. Well, but you know, it's always the AI, you know, it's that whole thing that you try to avoid that. And especially in the indie author community, I think for the most part, everyone tries to stay as ethical as possible and as supportive of other local artists, writers, marketers, etc. So yeah, indies are making no money and forking out a lot of money simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's rough too because I've known a lot of indie authors who have believed they've chosen an artist who doesn't use AI, and they're like trying to make those ethical decisions, and then they still get caught up in that artist has actually used AI, and then they are kind of floundering, realizing that they've thrown this money at this artist, and it's such a shitty situation, and AI infuriates me. And yeah, it's always such a hard thing to navigate, especially as an indie author, because you could be throwing so much money at this person and then finding out that all of this character art that you've just got made isn't ethical, it's AI, and you can't sell it.
Yeah.
Because none of the Bookstagram people will buy it because it's AI.
Right.
So it's a very scary kind of world that we're living in at the moment.
And once again, we just want to say that we do not stand AI in this household. We say it very often, and we're going to continue to push it every single time it gets put up on this podcast. We do not support it. We will not support it. You will not be welcome here.
So thank you. Please leave.
So leave now and never come back. That is my inner golem speaking to you right now.
Well,
and we will be having full discussions and episodes on AI, and probably having artists come in and helping you navigate AI and how to spot AI, which will be really helpful for you guys. So
got quite a few artists who that want to come and talk to us, which is great.
Yeah, so. That's really great. Yeah, there's the Romance Writers of New Zealand conference is happening in Auckland next month. And there is a panel on AI, because duh, but there is a session that an author is leading about how to make a buttload of money using AI translations.
I've heard about this.
And it's like, I want to go to the talk purely because I'm really curious about the reception to the talk, because you know, I can't say that I know everyone who's at the conference. That's my first conference I went to was last year, and yeah, I met, you know, a billion people, but like there's like 140-ish authors there, and maybe I now Kororo regularly with like 20 of them, but I just as a community, the vibe generally seems to be that, you know, we're not really for this. So I think she's an Australian author coming over. So I'm just really curious to know what that's going to be about, like how she's going to push it and how the audience is going to respond. Or is she not going to have people go to her talk? Her talk is at the same time Stephanie Holmes is doing a talk about her process of like drafting a book. And I'm just really curious to see what the split is on who goes to what in that section.
And then it will kind of also, if you go and you see the reception of like people are like, oh, this is really interesting, like I might do this, you could be like, okay, these are authors that I'm going to avoid.
Yes. 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 But that's
It's so prevalent, and that's the thing. I've had discussions with authors before, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like in training that I'm going to and stuff, they're talking about using AI and how to use AI," and I'm like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
It's so disappointing.
It's easier to make money with AI, and I'm sure that this author is very successful with the translations. Amazon now pushes on your like author dashboard thingy, pushes, yes, your book is eligible for AI translation into different languages, or your book is
AI
eligible
audiobook.
for audiobooks. Yeah, AI audiobooks. I mean, I already have enough issues with audiobooks and having the right voice in my ear. Like, I just imagine having an AI voice would be like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, on the bus ride to Auckland the other day, I had to finish this book because I just needed to. I wanted it over and done with. To give the feedback on the girls, because we did a buddy read, all four of us. I hadn't realized 3 of them had DNF'd it.
Oh,
and
no.
I was 80% of the way in, so I had to finish it to give them like the end of the story. So I put on the text assistant thing on Kindle because I can't read, and I swear to God, it was the worst thing. It's literally like Siri, like talking to you, like reading this book. It was so bad. I don't recommend, unless you're in a bind and you want to finish the book and you're already hating the book, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the AI audiobooks are much better than Siri, but it's hilarious. Like,
you never know with Amazon.
But that's yeah. I mean, Amazon has so many issues to begin with. I already feel terrible feeding the machine of Amazon with my books on KU, but again, that's the best way.
That's how you make your money.
Yeah,
and
it's so poop.
Yeah, it is. It's so frustrating because that's kind of the only available avenue for a lot of indie authors who don't have a bunch of money to be putting into all of this advertising and printing books and all of this sort of stuff. And having an KU is just so easily accessible for a lot of people. Although the pay is probably shit per page read. But
yes, it is.
Yeah. If you get a lot of readers actually reading it, then it kind of does help.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place there, aren't you?
I mean, off of an ebook, I make about half of what I make. Like, if you buy the ebook, I make double versus you reading it on KU. Oof. And that's already with, Amazon taking their 30% off the top. So, yeah, off of, it's pretty garbage. But that's why, come on, people.
Yeah, it's rough.
Read indie.
It's why we have this podcast.
That is literally why we are here.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Do better.
Just fucking read the indie books before I jump through the screen.
Yeah.
Before I jump through the screen.
Do it.
Yeah.
I will set fire to something. That is my threat.
Oh, here we go.
The arson begins. Hey, I made a joke about that at work. I said to our clinical lead, I said to him, I sat down and I'm like, I'm not feeling today. And he goes, I'm not either. Like, we were having a really rough day. And I said, you're the clinic lead. And he's like, yes. I'm like, can I set the place on fire? And he goes, please. Please. And then I was telling our health and safety officer this conversation. She said, I'm health and safety. And I'm like, can I set the place on fire? She's like, sure. I'm like, I said, I've got the clinic lead and I have health and safety. It's fine. And now...
Either way, you're fine.
Every day since I said that to our clinical lead, he comes and he goes, well, the place is still here. I'm like, no, you'll know I'm going to set the place on fire the day I bring marshmallows to work. And he goes, That's fair, because if I'm going to burn something down, I may as well roast marshmallows over its burning carcass.
Yep. Just please make sure no one's in the building first.
If it's a certain someone, it might be fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too bothered about that, am I?
If you don't say her name, you can't be held liable.
There it is.
Exactly. Exactly. Look, nobody knows. It'll be fun. Moving on from arson. What helped you decide to become an editor?
Spite.
Hell yeah. Spite.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Love
I
it.
had this amazing editor, and she lived down in Palmerston North, I think. Anyway, she did 5 of my books, and she was amazing. And developmental editing, because that's what I have found historically that I needed the most help with. And then she stopped editing because she was like, I'm not making enough money. I'm going to get a real person job. So I was like, damn it. This sucks. And she kind of pulled out at the last minute because she was like, but I want to finish the series for you. And then she was like, JK, I've had this book for 6 weeks now, and I'm not going to have time to do it because I'm going to have to reread the first 2. And so here I am left with a looming date to publish. So I panicked and I went on, some book groups on Facebook and was like, help, I need an editor. So like a handful of people recommended the same person who was also in that Facebook group. So I was like, sweet, hired them. Garbage editor. She just wasn't, she was a lovely person and a lovely hype person, and obviously tried her best, but has 0 experience. She just likes books, so she started to edit. And I was in such a pinch that I just, went with it. And she was cheap as chips, which like says something, you really get what you pay for. I charge, because I specialize in indies, I am charging at this point about half of the going market rate for editing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm also trying to, build up my business and build my reputation and all that kind of stuff that, so as I advance myself, I will advance my prices as well. But at the moment, I'm still within my first year of my editing business. So, yeah, she got it back to me. I went through the edits. I went, what the fuck? I'm editing her edits. I just paid this woman. And so I messaged her and very professionally told her my concerns. And I said, what style guide are you using? And she said, what's a style guide?
Oh,
and
no.
I went, you know what? I can do better than this. People are paying this woman and their books are going to come out. Well, she was like, well, obviously yours, I don't have a lot to say in it because yours has already been edited. And I was like, no, it hasn't already been edited. So she's just used to people who are just not good writers. Like, not good, not, I should reword that. Not technically good writers.
Please.
But like good, they could be good, you can be a good storyteller, but not a good writer, right? So like not know grammar conventions and be a sloppy typer and just all of those things, right? So she's used to doing a lot of those nitty, comma, full stop, quotation mark kind of things.
Right, okay, yeah.
And, changing tenses and that kind of like proofreading stuff, not actual copy line editing, the meaty stuff. She didn't know how to do the meat. So I went, well, I'm a teacher. I've been writing forever. I teach people how to write. Like, I have experience as an indie author, so I know the game. Let's give this a go. And so here I am 8 months later, and I've been able to now go down to teaching 3 days a week because I'm making enough money to be editing for 2 days a week. So hopefully it will build and build and build so it can be my full-time job, because it's so fun. And like working with debut authors is so fun because they're just so excited all the time.
Yeah. So you feed off that.
So it's great. And like
energy.
I've got clients in Canada and the US and Australia and New Zealand at this point. So it's really fun. I really like it. And I just really hope that I can continue with it as an actual career.
I don't doubt it.
No, I don't doubt it either.
Why, thank you.
I doubt many things in the life, but not that.
No. Like, everything I've heard about your editing and just working with you as a PA, like, you're a joy to work with, so I don't see why anyone wouldn't want to work with you.
Thanks.
And you've edited a bunch of books that a lot of people love, so like Zoe's, Elle, and everyone else, which is exciting. So I'm just gonna have to like go through your like list of clients and just start reading all their books.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you come on the podcast and say, so these are the books we all need to read.
There it is. Yes. Yeah, I can send you the list of the ones that are out. I probably have an Insta post.
Absolutely.
Somewhere. I think I do have an Insta post on it. There's nothing worse for indie authors and indies as a thing than poor editing. Because
it just gives that bad stereotype that indie books are not proper books.
Yes, absolutely. And that's just not true.
No, exactly. The only thing I will ever edit is someone's university work, because I can feedback that shit like a lecturer.
Well, there you go.
Nice.
Trauma. Don't go to university, kids. It's traumatic.
Well,
I didn't. It's fine.
When I expand my business and look for nonfiction editors, I can hit you up then.
Yeah, you'll be like, hey, like, read this like a lecturer would. You need this here, you need this here, you need this here. Where's your references? This doesn't make sense. Why is this not in here? Where is your fucking proof? I went through, my friend sent me her paper once for university, and I was going through it, and I'm like, there's nothing to back this up. Like, you need a reference. You need to put this in here. Where's your APA 6th? And I went through that. It's now APA like 7th or something. I don't know. I don't do APA anymore. Thank God. But I was going through. I can now proudly say that I have an honorary degree in podiatry because I've read of her stuff, and I'm a nurse. I hate feet. So I was going through these assignments. I'm like, I hate my life. I love my friend, but I hate my life. I don't want to read about feet. I don't even want to look at feet. I hate feet. That is my nursing ick is feet. If I can go an entire day without looking at someone's feet, I'm happy.
So people who
Especially
are podiatrists,
old people feet.
Do you think that they like have a foot fetish? Because like no one likes feet.
Yes.
You would have to have a foot fetish.
Like you'd have to.
I asked my friend, I was like, okay, so but why? She's like, why what? I'm like, why feet? She's like, well, because they're necessary and someone needs to look after them. Like, but that doesn't explain why you want to work with them. And it's the same with dentists. I go, but why? And they go, why what? I'm like, why teeth? I'm like, because it's like you need teeth. I'm like, but that doesn't explain anything to me. Like, why? I just don't understand.
Because they make a lot of money.
My thing is, this is true. My thing is mental health and general practice. I'm happy. Like, I can understand. I hate wounds, but I love injections.
Ew.
Why?
Psychopath.
I got to cuddle a 6-weeker the other day, and it was the best 5 minutes of my life because Mum's like, can I just leave her with you? I need to go to the loo. I'm like, sure. She's like, where can I put her? I'm like, I'm so standing there. She just looked at me the entire time, like just watching me. Gorgeous eyelashes. And then I walked out. I said to my boss, I'm like, Jodie, you gotta see that. And she comes, she goes, oh. And then we're just standing there going, gaga. Oh, she was the cute. I'm so clucky. And that's why I love immunisations, because I get to see and cuddle and go to babies constantly.
But then you can hand them back when they start crying. You go, okay, goodbye.
Not my problem anymore.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why I don't have kids.
Yep. I just was in the States to visit my 10-month-old niece. And, I mean, adorable. Like, the cutest kid ever. And loved hanging out with her and blah, blah, blah. But then, as soon as I didn't want to, I just passed her back. Like, cool, thanks for that. And, like, I was staying with my parents, and my mom looks after her 2 days a week. And my mom's, like, asking me to do this, that, and the other. Get her up from her nap, like, change her diaper. I'm like, no. I'm here to sit on the floor and play with her. That is all I'm doing.
My mum would honestly be able to tell you that I got all of the maternal instinct and genes in my family. I'm the cluckiest. I got my mums, I got my grandmothers, I got my aunts, I freaking got my brothers. Any kind of paternal instinct or desire he may have, I got all of it. So whenever I see a baby, I just melt. And like, I'm probably my cousin and his partner might be the ones to have kids first, but out of my brother and I, my mum knows that I am the only hope of my genes continuing.
Yeah.
My brother hates kids. My brother hates them, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here going, yeah, give me the kids. I want the kids. Not right now, but I do want them. But it's great because a couple of my friends are all having babies, and I'm like, I'm going to come and I'm just going to squidgy and then get them back, and then squidgy and give them back.
Squidgy.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm at that stage in my life now where my friends are getting married, and I mean, I'll get there at some point. But they're getting married. They're having babies.
We all live on our own timeline.
Yep, that's true. We do.
Can I go back onto the normal timeline? Because this timeline is weird.
My timeline is
you can do whatever you want.
Increasing numbers of
I don't know which timeline I jumped into, but this one is fucked. How did they break? Very carefully. My friend just asked me how my glasses broke. The answer is carefully. Anyway, coming back from that tangent.
Yeah, I was like, how did we get there?
I don't know.
Good question.
This is the beauty of being on a podcast, is we can just sit and yap.
Yep.
Which is what happens like every week.
It really does. And do we know how we get on these tangents? No, we take side quests. Side quest accepted. And completed. Now, where's our gold for completing the side quest? Non-existent.
Oh, well.
Anything else?
I think we're good.
Yeah, okay. So, Amanda, we do a thing at the end of every podcast filming where we say what our spark of joy was for the week, something that made us really happy, and then what we would plug for the week. Something that happened to us, and then we go, yeah, no, this is something that everybody should do.
Okay.
So, Anne, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so this week my spark of joy is Bessie's birthday weekend. We went down to Auckland for Bessie's birthday because she flew up from Blenheim and she wanted to get together with all her friends, but she didn't know that we had hired an Airbnb. Nice. And she didn't know that we had a surprise birthday party planned for her. So the theme was death to her 20s because it was her 30th birthday. So we were all dressed in black. It was like a funeral for this party. It was so fun. And just being around all the people that I truly love and seeing Marley and Athena, because they came up as well from Gisborne to surprise Bessie. And just the amount of tears that Bessie shed filled me with joy because she was so happy. And it was just such a great weekend. So, yeah, that's going to be like a highlight for the month, I think, to be fair.
Absolutely. Oh, that is so... I love that. Just
It was great.
seeing your friends happy. Yeah, that's very fulfilling.
Yeah. What's your spark of joy?
Oh, that's a really great question. What has happened this week? I don't remember. It's been a very long week.
You got new glasses?
Probably not yet.
Oh.
No, that was stressful. That was
Glass shopping is so stressful, man.
Especially doing it by myself.
You're
That's
making
not
a very important decision that's going to be on your face for like 5 years.
Oh, not even.
Right?
Mine are on my face for about a year and a half, and then I have to get them changed because my eyes change, and then I can't see again.
Oh,
rough.
Woof. I'm gonna have to say probably this. Today's definitely been what I've needed. It's been a very, very long week, and the end is in sight for everything calming down, which is really good. But I thought, today, looking forward to any time we film the podcast, and I think it's always this is always one of our sparks of joy. And I mean, this week this is mine, being able to sit and yap and go on tangents and just talk about things that we love. It just makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
love that.
Amanda, what is your spark of joy?
I got a new vacuum this week, and
nice.
Yes.
Adulting.
Yes, we got
love it.
I googled best vacuum for hair for the cats and for me and my husband's beard, and our carpet was just a mat of hair. This vacuum has changed my life. I vacuumed so many times this week just for the simple joy of it.
Love that. It's like peak adulthood when you get excited over an appliance.
Yes, vacuums, good vacuum, good air fryer, good mattress. That's the key to being a good adult.
Yes, I agree.
No disagreement from me here. Something of the word. I got no. That's all I got.
But man, the amount of hair that falls out of my head is ridiculous.
It's unreal how much everyone sheds.
I don't get it.
No.
I've got so much hair, but so much falls out, but I still have so much hair. Make it make sense.
Our struggle is we have 4 girls and we all have long hair.
Yeah.
So, and you can always tell, because mine's the darkest, you can always tell when I'm the most stressed because it's my hair that's everywhere. Oh dear. Anyway, and what is your plug of the week?
This is going to be real random, but on Bessie's birthday weekend, we went to Costco for a food run, and I have to plug Costco. It is... I don't even know how to explain it. It's if you need anything, you can literally go there. The size of the food is insane. I found a bag of Doritos that was the size of my torso. And I was just walking around and I was just taking photos and sending it to my partner, look at this. And he is we need to go to Costco. And I'm yes, we do. So I would say if you live in Auckland or if you don't live in Auckland, just make a trip and go to Costco because holy shit, it is insane.
Costco is local. I love Costco is down the road from me. So that's a petrol station, and that's where I go to Costco quite often.
Yeah. So I found this 1.5 kilo bag of jelly snakes, and now I've talked about jelly snakes and how much I love them. And this is I screamed. I was so excited. So I plugged Costco.
That is so funny.
What about you, Bree? What's your plug?
Going to the optometrist when you actually need to.
Yep.
So
that's a good one.
I was meant to go to the optometrist months ago, but I put it off because I didn't want to spend money on glasses. But yesterday at work, my glasses broke.
Human back tape.
Harry Potter.
So my glasses are now hanging on on a wish and a prayer at the moment, and I called I called Specsavers while I was at work yesterday, and I'm like, I need an appointment. My glasses broke. I need to be able to see. So I saw them at 9:20 this morning, and I have 2 pairs of glasses coming. And I said, can you please call me the minute they come in, because I have a very full-on job where I am bending over people a lot, and my glasses just. And we do minor procedures, and I do not need my glasses falling into an open wound.
I was going to say, falling into someone, getting sewn up in someone.
Gross.
Not that the wounds aren't that big, but I still don't want blood and all of that on my glasses. That's like a whole...
Ew. That is not hygienic.
Yeah. Amanda, what is your plug of the week?
My plug is everyone should go to a secondhand bookstore. So,
Amen.
I work at the Book Exchange in Glen Eden. Bree, have you been there?
No, I have one of my friends who's like, you need to go. And I'm like, I do need to go.
Yes, come in on a Saturday.
I haven't been.
I'm there on Saturdays.
On a set.
And I
might have to do that then.
Yeah. We do coffee and books, and it's a glorious...
You got me a coffee.
Yeah. So, everyone go to your local secondhand bookstore. Support a local business. That's my plug.
Absolutely.
Love that. And an extra plug, make sure you read Amanda's books.
Yeah, please do that. I don't even think I've...
I swear to God, every author who comes on, they'll plug something random, and they never plug their own book. It's so funny.
Well, you said something from the week that everyone should do, right? So, that's what...
Well, I mean...
Technically, you do your books every day. That sounds dirty.
That's true. I do. I started rereading my books every single day.
Oh, that's so good. I've got that right here, waiting for me to read.
I have that on my Kindle.
Honestly, the third book in that series.
It's so beautiful.
I know, I love it. I got that cover designer she's like the peak of cover designing. I got her off Reedsy, and it was so expensive. But in those indie, my baby indie days, I didn't know what was what. And so I spent so much money getting that first series out, but I do love the covers.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
But yes, read. So my first series is the Cities of Cloud and Earth series. 5th class is the first book. 3rd class is the second book. 1st class is the third book. I know that's confusing, but it's because it's a classes system, and she moves up through the classes as the books go on. But also,
gotcha. No mistake. I think you just gave my brain a stroke.
I know. Everyone was confused. And because I'm an idiot, I didn't think to put 1, 2, and 3 on the covers anywhere. So, that's my bad. So when I do my, recovering of those.
Gosh damn it, Amanda.
I know, idiot. And then my second series, if you're a Romantasy fan, is the Terracona Chronicles. Starts with Of Dresses and Dragons. And I just, on, 2 days ago or something, an anthology, a dragon anthology, Tales from the Horde, came out with a prequel story of the Terracona Chronicles in it. And follow me on things and hire me to edit your books. And I think that's it. I do too many things.
Oh dear.
But Bree, I look forward to seeing your manuscript. Just also, I offer services for incomplete manuscripts as well. So if you get halfway through and you get stuck and you don't know where to go next, you send it through to me, and it's kind of like a developmental edit, but it's for an unfinished book. And I just give you a bunch of ideas. I give you my assessment of where I think things should go based on XYZ. And it's a very good service. that you should hire me for.
Oh, I like that. That's a really good service.
That's good to know. The
Yep.
good thing is I'm past the halfway mark. I'm in the final chapters.
Nice.
I just haven't been motivated to write.
Yep.
Fair.
Okay.
I just want to play Dragon Age and Pet the Griffin and play Paper Scissors Rock with Manfred the Skeleton. That's what I
Yeah.
Well,
want to
then do that.
That's what I've been doing. I come home from work, I immediately do that instead.
Perfect.
I also
You need a break. Give your brain a break.
we've got a Facebook Messenger thing that's a bunch of writers that it's a writing sprints. If you are inspired by writing sprints.
I do that with Zoe sometimes.
Nice. Yep.
And I am in a writers Discord with a bunch of people from the street teams of Penn Cole, Nicole Platania, Amelia J. Sheila Masterson. We've got a big the placeholder title is what we've called it. And so I'm in that. So when we do sprints, and we write, and like the team writes, and like they do writing sprints, and I haven't joined in quite a while. But I mean, when initially, I just haven't had time. It's just been it's been hectic.
Yeah, I mean, sprints work for some people and not for others, and you know, everyone writes differently.
I do find it helps. I think my issue at the moment is I just have a lot going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
And
Give your brain a break.
my little brain just can't handle all the stress.
You're just a baby.
I'm just a baby. I just want to drink my tea. And another plug. I got my Romance Realm book box.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is
came
that
with
Anna this
with a
month?
teacup? Yes. And it came with a thingy and another thingy. And
Do you know what that thingy is?
Yes, it's for tea.
Oh, is this
Okay,
a
good.
thingy?
Okay, good. Because
And
I was like,
came with Grumpy Sunshine Romance.
that's so good.
This is the
That's
tea.
such a clever marketing thing.
That's
oh my god.
That's a buff daddy on that cover. Oh my god.
A buff tatted daddy. I haven't had the tea yet.
It probably tastes like shit.
But I'm looking forward to it.
It's probably just for the packaging, you know? They're like,
Tastes like leather and sweat.
It smells
Pine
good.
needles.
Okay? I like tea.
what are the other
And
things?
the shortbread.
Oh,
And it came with shortbread. And
Yum.
the one I got was lemon and lavender shortbread.
Ooh.
So good. It was so good. I was like, nom, 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 nom. I was so excited when it arrived. I was like, yes.
yes, but what about the
And
book?
then
Yeah.
oh, I got the book as well. I
Yeah.
haven't read it yet.
So that's Anna L's one, right? Is it the first or
Yes,
second
the Nomadic Wolf.
in the series? Is it the first?
The Nomadic Wolf?
Yeah.
I'd be mad if it wasn't the first book.
Because I thought that she had been in a book box before, but I might be hallucinating.
Did you get a book in that
I
subscription, Amanda?
was the first one, actually.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So PA, that's I was gonna message her about my next one because I'm like, now that she has an actual base of people who are buying the boxes, I want to sneak myself back in there.
Absolutely. I can do that.
This is in lieu of me sending you an email that you emailed me and I told you I'd answer and I like 2 weeks ago. I'm just telling you on the podcast.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
That works. It helps.
This is how we do things. We're very casual around here.
Yes, we are.
Great.
Anyway, Amanda, thank you for joining us today. It has been an absolute pleasure. Where can our listeners find you?
Instagram is where I hang out the most at a Jane Dove author or at a Dove editing. My website is just ajanedove.com. But yeah, Instagram is pretty much where I hang for the most part. I am on TikTok, but I haven't given Anne my password to that yet, so it hasn't been updated in a while.
It really hasn't.
Oh,
And-
I'm on it, boss.
And on that note, thank you everyone for listening in. You please remember to follow along, click the little subscribe button so that you know to listen to us 10 a.m. every Wednesday, which is when new episodes come out. You can find us at the Broke Book Girls Pod on Instagram and TikTok. You can find me at Cheese and Reads. That's where I hide in my little corner of the internet. On Instagram, I'm on TikTok. I don't use it for book stuff though. However, I did find someone on there who her name on there was Cheese Sliced. And I was like, oh my god, and she's like, her name's like, my name's Bree, and I'm like, she's on Bookstagram, I'm like, I'm called Bree. I'm also in like cheese nicknames. This is great. So you can send me memes if you want. And where can they find you?
You can find me at Runaway Irish Girl on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And if you're interested in the PA services, seeing as that's been mentioned a few times, I'm also on AC Author Services on Instagram as well.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you, Amanda,
Thank you
for
so much.
coming and talking to us. Remember to listen along and let us know in the comments your thoughts, your questions, anything you may want us to possibly ask anyone in the future, anyone you want us to listen to, talk to. If I can do the words proper. On that note, it might be time to play some Dragon Age. Have a good night.
Let's go. Bye.